T Power TV, we there for you.
This is why he was lost. Now, another thing I would like to speak about. This is the place when we say 5,000 men, that means women and children was not counted. So we have at least 10,000 people follow Jesus in this region. Why? Jesus was not the only rabbi. Jesus was not the only rabbi with disciples. According to Jewish tradition, he was not the only one who can make miracles. What is the reason? Wherever Jesus goes, thousands follow him. Other rabbis maybe have few of people with them. Jesus was the only one in that time teaching with authority. Wherever he goes, he never used the term Rabbi A say one or Professor B say two. Wherever he teach, he was using authority. You have been told, if you divorce your woman, give her a divorcing letter. But I tell you, don't divorce. It was the first time for them to hear him speak with authority. From where he brings this authority? We know today he is the God. Have the authority. That's why thousands of people will follow him. They was listening to something new. Galilee, it's far from Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the temple. Over Galilee, we have the poor, the homeless, the hopeless, the people with leprosy, the people who were expelled from the temple. They gathered in Galilee, and Jesus saw them and told them, if you feel that you are worthless in the eyes of the high priest and the priest and others, you are the most expensive in the eyes of God. So up in the Mount of Beatitudes, the first one was for them. And here in Galilee, we still in the region of the Beatitudes. Jesus in Matthew 5 say, I came to fulfill the law.
My job, I do.
What is this?
We don't know unless you teach us.
Very good.
No, sister. This is, come closer.
None of us knows.
Pastor. I'm gonna explain. Galilee, it's fertile. It's the place where they planted mainly olive tree. Listen, olive tree is a blessed tree for us till today. Olive tree, it's an olive tree. It's a tree that we are the locals who live here depend during our daily life. Every day we're gonna have an olive tree meal. Okay? Now, this is olive press.
Okay.
That's the olive tree. Look over there.
Okay.
We collect the seeds. You see the seeds, the fruit? Then we put the fruit over here. We use an ox. Today we have hydraulic olive tree. I'm showing you the system on Jesus' time. We use an ox olive press. And this rounded rock will be...
Yeah. We are the olive tree. The olive tree ni anini. Olive tree na yakaho asema ya de ya musralo. Anini eno na ene. Osmafo Pokukwa de Junior nsumi gina ho yo. Adom no bi adom. Ewade ya da wase. Ye free ha asaba asori fie ho. Yeah, asori fie ho. Utin say Israel man ya. Nyame shiro man na nipa dodo nara. E free chichi ni benchen. E di wo ho bebo afori ese. Wo bebo di wo oman. Yeah, Ira asori fie. We are in the church.
Oh, then.
Now, we are in the church in the SUB no che. We are sorry fee. More yeah, sorry ha. I had a nye dede. We are sorry fee.
When you came down, you see the small spring. It is one of the 7 running springs. Again, have to be gone. connect with number 7. But this is another church. And Jesus used to be here. Jesus used to be here most of his ministry. So he used to be here before he went to the cross, before he was crucified and dead and rise. But the events that we're going to speak about now, it's happened after the resurrection. So Matthew 14, the place where Jesus made the multitude, it's in this region, commemorated by that church. But here, where we were. But now we're going to speak about John 21. John 21. And it is about Jesus reinstating Peter to his position. Now, keep it in your mind. When you go back to your home or to the hotel, read John 21 alone. Now, I will tell you John 21 as a story, not in a reading, and we will speak about the event on John 21. In John 21, we read that Jesus met 7 of his disciples after he was resurrected. He met them here. This disciple, the 7 of them, went to fish and they didn't catch nothing all the night. In the morning, they saw someone stand on a rock. The rock exists. You will touch that rock. And this man told them, did you catch something? They answered, no. He said, okay, take off the net and throw it on the other side, right side. And then they have catched how many? 153. Thank you, sister. 153 fish. And in the verse, you read that the net did not scratch. Then they came and they start to recognize that the man who's sitting over there, he's Jesus. And 7 of them in the boat, when they start saying, Jesus is waiting us over there, directly.
This is the rock. So please.
Take all the pictures and let's go outside to touch the rock from outside.
So this is the rock of what?
This is the place where Jesus sat. It's called Mensa Christi, the Christ table.
Okay.
Here where he had the breakfast with the disciples.
This is where Jesus had the breakfast with his disciples. This is the rock I'm touching. I tap into this great Sea of Galilee. Yes. I pray that this should be a water to cleanse all evil spirits in the church.
Part of the group asked me what was the size of the city and how many people it was inhabited. The size, the street is the Via Maris. The street is the Via Maris, and this is the Sea of Galilee. So, from here to there, it's limited, and from south to north, from the parking lot till the Red Roof Church over there, you see it? This is the size of Capernaum. This is a city located on the Via Maris. So traders going in and out. And a little bit from the north from here, we have the Jordan River. The Jordan River is the border between Herodes Antipas and Herodes Philippi. The Jordan River is the border between the Lower Galilee and Golan, Upper Galilee. And when people used to travel from this region to that region, they need to pay tax. So when Jesus called Matthew was a tax collector. So Matthew used to stay here. He's a tax collector where people used to pay tax. And he told him, follow me. Okay? So, Capernaum, under the church over there, there was a house. And on the walls of the house, on the plastered walls from the first century, the people who we call them the Judeo-Christo, the first people who start following Jesus Christ. It is even older than the Byzantine Church. We find ruins mentioning about a holy site, a holy house, big house, between 3 bedrooms and a courtyard, belonged to someone important, because the location in that house is too close to the sea, which means the one who lived there is having several fishes. So Peter's mother-in-law, she was a rich woman. She was sick, and Jesus came. He lived in their house, and she was sick. Jesus touched her, and she was directly healed from fever. Now, another thing to mention over here, that this city was approximately 1,500 people. Big city comparing with others. Capernaum and Magdala is one of the biggest Jewish.
Biana Yesu abesa Peter mami yale Capernaum nini Peter nso nana si obi a owo sika nkasa nti Yesu te so yale no oba ya no obebo mpai ma na no hoto no ha bia na Peter etik no nase ne o ma me ni okay. Abo synagogue when synagogue na omobo mpa synagogue nso kire se ye boabo adoma no the garden of people baby Yesu Kristo oye no nsanche ni edikan baby Yesu Kristo oye nsanche ni edikan kra wo tire mu he turn water into wine. See dino na ye kubore mu no we are Yesu Kristo nsanche ni edikan obe wi ase obe ye dino na ye bu kure mu. Yes, this is where Jesus performed his first miracle. He turned water into wine. We are Cana. This is a miracle point. This is where Jesus performed his first miracle. So once I'm here, there is going to be a miracle. Signs and wonders will follow my ministry. Better things will happen to the church. The Promise Word Church International. The members, miracles will follow them. The pastors, signs and wonders will follow their administration. Once the leader, my foot has stepped here, there's going to be divine miracles. Grace shall be our portion. Favor. Yesu Kristo. Nonso oba asibi. Say obehwe de ekoso. Oba na wine nasa. Ane bia uchinaya kasai
ensio wine omode survey wedding nase no aha na wedding no it take place na insano esan ya ora Yesu Kristo dane no support no bakuni na Yesu ma omode ensuo ni gumu a dane ensafofo anase wine omode survey no nea ɔkyerɛkyerɛ ne kyerɛ sɛ aha pɔtee ɛna wedding no take place.
ayeforo no ha na no mote yɛyɛ ayeforo no ha na yɛyɛ ayeforo no ankasa girlsfoɔ no na no motete ha na yɛhyira ayeforo no so ankasa saa beaeɛ a mede me nsa kyerɛ yɛ ha la Yesu Kristo ɔbɛtoo sɛ ɔno nso baaseɛ bi Sea of Galilee ɛna yɛnam so adom bi na aso yɛn so na ɛnɛ de yɛn so ɛwɔ kuro bi na sɛ yɛnam the Sea of Galilee yɛkɔ mpanimfoɔ ɛdi yɛnim MPs
Sing along, sing along.
Coordinator, security coordinator. MP of Odobi, Honorable, we thank God.
Ghana
Sea of Galilee. Praise the Lord. Yes, hallelujah. Sea of Galilee.
See Power TV, we dey for you.